Alright, hi everybody. We're going to make a quick little video. I'm going to show you a cool little product that we've been working on. This is called a toggle clamp block, and it's used in a couple different ways. There's two different ways we make it. We make it one with a countersunk hole and one without a countersunk hole. If you're going to take and mount a toggle clamp, you can use one of these Armor Tool toggle clamps, and you can just mount it on here, and then you can weld it on a tube, put it all over fixtures if you want. But if you're going to take and use it on a prototype table such like this that has the 5/8 holes all over the place, then what we do is we put the countersunk hole in it, and what we'll do is we'll take, and this is a 10 millimeter, and we just put it right inside like so. This just threads on. Just take a vise, tighten this up, and then you can put your 6 millimeter bolts right here, and then you'll end up pretty much looking like this. This is a horizontal automatic adjust toggle clamp. Now, this is really a really neat feature in this toggle clamp. It automatically adjusts to whatever thickness you're doing, but we've mounted it on a post so it can go in any of the holes and also work in many different configurations, many different heights to hold that down. So let me build something for you real quick using these toggle clamps, and I'll kind of show you how they're used on one of these tables and why they're just really neat. They come in so much handy. You can do things so fast with them, it's ridiculous. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this right here, and this is an actual engine saddle for Ford Motor Company, and we want it to be straight, same distance across, very nice and straight, so when you build it, everything comes out correct. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some shims, and we're going to use this back wall here for the rear, we're going to use this for the side, and then this over here, but we'll clamp it all down real quick so with our clamps, and then I'll show you how we tack it together real quick. So let me move this out of the way. First thing we're going to do, of course, clean off our table, make sure we got no BBs on it. We're going to just use these to set our half on. Put my seams down. These are two little 3/16 burnouts. They're real thin. Just going to put them up to the wall over here. I need the distance from here to here to be correct enough for my half. This one right here is my half, and it's just the one weldment basically. So we're going to take and push it all the way to the back wall back here. Just set it down here, but we have to hold this down and we have to push it in both directions here. So what we can do is we can just grab one of these toggle clamps, put it in the hole. We can hold that down, but now we want to also push it in. Now this is where this one comes into play. This is a pusher, okay? And it can automatically adjust and push in this direction too. It's on a 5-degree incline, but it also has a post, so that you can do all sorts of different elevations and things. But for right now, we're just going to use it so that it takes and pushes this half in, and it pushes this down. So pretty much that's in its right location. The next one that we're going to do is the rear, and then we'll also do this side over here. So this is the other half. This is the other weldment. And again, we're going to take a couple of tubes and just use it so that it represents how it would really sit. We're going to take and push those all the way to the back wall back here, temporarily right now. This is the rear weldment. What we're going to do is set it in here, and I have a couple of round rods that are the right thickness. We just set one right in here, set one right in here, and we push this back. Now I want to hold that to the back there so it doesn't move. Well, you can take another one of these clamps, and you can just stick it right in a hole. Get it somewhat in the right spot, hold it down, clamp it in. And now it's in there, it's locked in there, it's not going anywhere, and it's straight, because it's as straight as what this wall is right here. We're also going to take and push this critter here, and then we'll have a front subassembly that will go across the front. This is our front subassembly, and we'll take and throw him in. Now we want to hold this side down So we're going to grab another toggle clamp here. Just push it all the way down, and now this is locked in. This won't go anywhere. We want to take this detail and we want to push him backwards. And that's where another one of these pushers comes into play. We can take and put him and just leave him elevated up. Won't hurt anything. Have the extra distance underneath here and push him back like this. Now as soon as this tries to go trying to push this forward, this rears back and it wedges itself in this actual slot right here. So it doesn't go up or down, it's locked in there. And we're just pushing with enough pressure. Now if we want to push down with this one, just to kind of show you the different configurations you can do with these, you can take and again, and we can push down with that. That's that quick. And I'm going to tack this one right here in front of you. Just that fast. We'll take this out, take this one out, take this one out. I just store these when I'm not using them. I store them right up on the top of the walls here, and it makes it nice and easy.